Oh wait, hold on. Hey everyone, this is Luck, powering on. How it be, how it do, how it go. And by the way, this is my co-host right here. Some plant I found off the side of the road. Say hi, Fern.
Out off the side of the road? That's all I am to you?
No, you're much more than that to me. When I say I found you off the side of the road, I mean that you had made me stop in my tracks and had drawn my attention to you, and I made the choice of I like this plant just by seeing it, just casually on the side of the road. So thank you, Fern.
So, so you kidnapped me?
It's a compliment.
Thank
Also,
you.
no, this isn't a kidnapping. It's a collab.
Fair
Oh wait,
enough.
oops! I opened
Okay.
up Internet Explorer on accident. Internet
Oh
Explorer,
no.
Microsoft Edge. That's the one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention what we're doing again. So yes, the thing that we are doing is the good old-fashioned tier list. This time with heroes. Huh? I just kind of noticed something.
Yeah.
It's not quite saying I'm live.
Oh. Yeah, it's not actually.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think it popped up because, like, I saw like a 1 minute thing and then it kind of disappeared and now it looks like I'm live, I believe.
Oh
I
no.
had to update OBS.
Oh no.
Okay, it's saying I'm live. You know what? Just to be safe, I am going to do my intro again. Fingers crossed and all that. So,
Yep.
hey everyone, this is Luck powering on, and I am with the esteemed co-host Fran, the Fern, the friend, the plant.
Indeed.
I just really hope things don't go wonk again, because
Oh no.
fingers crossed on that one.
OBS, please.
OBS plus. And yes, we are back at it with another tier list. This time we are doing the hero team not team list, tier list. And so, I have a list of heroes written down on my phone, and we are going to be going through them. As well as there are 10 mystery ones that I don't know nothing about. So,
I
Fran,
chose them. Whee!
she
Well,
did
technically 11 you don't know about.
11, yes, that's right. Because she had picked this dog.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, one sec. I'm being summoned. One moment.
Oh, what's happening? Wait, what? Am I alone?
Okay, I am back. Why does this always happen to me?
I don't know.
But yes, where was I? Yes, the first one is going to be one that I had picked. I think the way that I had set it up was, well, for starters, I can't spell.
I can't either, bro.
Yes. The way I believe I set it up is the ones that I did should be coming first, so that's gonna be good for me at least. And then we'll get to the ones that I literally have no idea. Jack Winston was an ace reporter for the Evening Globe. Jack's inventor father, Dr. Winstead, was murdered. However, Dr. Winstead had just completed the invention of a phantom cloak. He decided to become the Scarlet Phantom and avenge his father's death by fighting crime. Powers and abilities. This cloak gave Jack the ability to turn invisible. That's is kind of underwhelming. Like, look at the picture right there, right? You see this, right? Where he looks so big and he's like crushing a dude.
He looks more like a super strength type of guy.
I know, right? Because when it said Ace Reporter for the Evening Globe, I immediately thought like, oh, okay, is this like a Superman Clark Kent situation? Where like, oh yeah, he's for the what was it, Daily Globe? I think it was
I don't remember.
something like that. But like, look at him. He's all big, imposing. He's clearly like, what is that? Crushing a dude's legs right there.
Yeah.
And then it turns out his power is just I could turn invisible because I have a cloak. That's
He just has
shocking.
the Harry Potter cloak.
I know, right? Harry Potter's more powerful than this guy, actually.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Okay. Oh, by the way that we split this up is going to be what level of villain are they needed for? Because, for example, lowest tier right here is just saying like, oh, I need some help with some jerk. And then the highest tier is help there's a world ender. Actually, I think I did a smart where I actually zoomed in a little. Yes, thank you, me. That,
Ayo.
can I go one more? Nah, it looks a little too cluttered. There we go, that should be good. So, I'm thinking maybe just a few henchmen.
Yeah, with his invisibility cloak, yeah, he can take out a few henchmen.
Yeah, but like, if a villain points a gun at him, he's probably just gonna, you know,
GG.
GG no re. Oh, wait, forgot to mention, but the way that this was set up too was she had A through M of the alphabet. I had N through Z.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay, so this one isn't quite yet up on the tier list, but is the second tab I have on my phone. So let's just get to her next. Nature Girl.
Ooh.
She's kind of hard to see. She also has a very lengthy. Uh, yeah, just take a look at it. It's very lengthy. Am I right?
Is that a palm tree on her head?
No, it's in the background.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so in her only appearance, Nature Girl saves her pet elephant, Bonga, from being shot by a poacher. Yeah, that's a nice long origin. With something being that short, you would think that they don't have much going on. And then her powers and abilities include gravity and plant manipulation.
She sounds OP.
She actually does. She sounds like Poison Ivy, but the even stronger.
Yeah,
Just because,
because of the gravity manipulation.
I know, right? Literally all she did was save her elephant from being shot by a poacher. If she wanted to, she could just make the forest completely consume anyone that comes by.
Or crush people with gravity.
That too. Like, if you look at her right here, she has a smile. It's hard to see, but that looks like a smile if I've ever seen one. Like,
It does look like a smile.
clearly chasing this dude with a gun. Honestly, I would call her against a world ender.
Yeah.
Because, like, gravity control. Alright, so picture this. Let's use Thanos as our world ender, right?
Okay.
With gravity control, she would easily be able to pin him into place. And if that's not enough, she could also use, like, giant plant vines.
Oh, that's true.
Heck, the only reason she could possibly lose to Thanos would probably be if he has something like this Space Stone.
Yeah. There's also a gravity stone, isn't there? Or where's the
Isn't that
stones again?
included with this? No, would that be the Reality Stone?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, so those two stones would probably give her a run for her money. Okay, this one, oh wait, I was scrolling up on this, not the other one. This one I actually quite like, just because I find it funny. Old Lady Dynamite and the Racketeers.
That sounds amazing.
This is the old lady right here. 25 years prior to the time to the story. Wait, 25 years prior to the time of the story. What? That definitely is a sentence. Ma Jenkins adopted three small boys, each orphaned by the same tragic hotel fire. Upon growing up, Danny became a football coach, Ted a chemistry professor at Midvale College, and Pat piloted a police plane. With Ma, Jenkins as their leader. They pool their talents in a relentless war against crime.
Woo!
Okay, so I feel like off the bat, this is she's not acting as a superhero per se. She's acting more like Nick Fury.
She's a manager.
She definitely is a manager, but hold on. Keep in mind her nickname is Old Lady Dynamite. Is there anything more? No? Okay. I feel like there might be something to it of Old Lady Dynamite. Maybe she knows how to make dynamite and she uses that to
Oh
stop
no!
crime.
Plot twist, she used to be a terrorist and that's how she like knows the ins and outs.
I have an even worse plot twist.
Oh no.
She accidentally caused the fire that orphaned the three boys, and then she realized, like, oh crap, I've been doing bad stuff. I need to atone for my actions.
Oh my god!
Listen, she apparently is dynamite. Just saying.
Fair. That okay, I like yours better.
Honestly, we could probably make a story out of this. We will eventually one day we're just going to need to put them all into, like, you know how there's that online wheel of choosing people?
Yeah.
We're just going to need to put everyone onto that wheel, spin it, and then we just make like a short story out of them.
I'm down. I'm down.
Now, in terms of power level, I'm saying, ooh, this one's kind of tough because clearly, one, she's old, two, she's more of a manager, three,
Yeah.
the dynamite is mainly our head cannon.
That's what we wish.
That is
true.
that is what we want. I'm leaning towards hench. No, I need help with some jerk.
Yeah.
Because we're not reviewing the Three Racketeers, we're reviewing Old Lady Dynamite. I feel like she'd definitely be like, oh yes, dearie, you have trouble at school? Here, give him this apple. And then it's an apple with a stick of dynamite sticking out of it.
Oh my god! The stem's just a stick of dynamite.
She is anti-hero territory in our universe.
The Rocketeers are just like, no, Grandmama, please, that's illegal.
Ma, no, we talked about this. You're not supposed to do the killing.
Mom, Grandmama, I thought you turned a new leaf.
I did turn a new leaf. We're killing the bad. Ma,
Oh
no.
no. I enjoy that.
I already want to make a story off of her. Alright, now it's time for the person that we have skipped over. This is going to be the Panther Woman.
Ooh.
Morga, the Panther Woman, was raised by a group of Black Panthers and inoculate. Okay, fun fact, I actually just saw Black Panther yesterday.
Yeah, I know, you told me.
Oh,
was
yeah, I
it?
forgot about that. Oh, yeah, I kind of liked it. Okay, so real quick, you okay with spoilers?
Of course.
So there's this one part in the story where they were up against the villains and they had like a bunch of warriors alongside them, right? And so it kind of just shifted focus away from the regular grunt soldiers, and then it shifted back to them just to show like, oh crap, like pretty much all of them are dead except for like the 5 main characters and like 10 extras. And then after the battle ended, they were cheering as if they didn't just lose the majority of their army.
Damn.
I know, right? It was like such a bloody battle. Like, no, that isn't a time to cheer. It's a time to be like, ah, shit, we won, but at what cost?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, raised by a group of Black Panthers and inoculated with their abilities such as superhuman strength, cat-like claws. She was a highly skilled fighter, hunter, and athlete, capable of bending steel bars and punching out an elephant. Okay, keep her away from Nature Girl.
Yeah. Dang, okay.
She's just out to fight nature, even though she was raised by... Actually, hold on. This raises a question. Would Nature Girl get along with Panther Woman? Because Panther Woman was raised by Black Panthers, but she clearly is punching out an elephant and swinging a lion by its tail.
I think it'll depend why she punched the elephant.
True. Elephants, I think they're peaceful, right? Well, at least
Yeah,
tend to be.
they're actually really peaceful, and they think that humans are cute.
Oh, wait, hold on. I remember one story about elephants when they're not so peaceful.
Yeah.
Pretty
What
much
is it?
when they go through puberty.
Yeah?
Crap, what was it called? I think it was like Must is the season. And
Yeah?
pretty much they're just highly aggressive.
Oh, I have a more interesting elephant story.
Is it Topsy?
What's Topsy?
Never mind, that's a sad one. What's your story?
Oh, okay. Because there's this herd of elephants that hated this woman so much that when she died, they still trampled on her corpse, went to the village she lived in, destroyed her house. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's just elephants being them. That's kind of funny.
What did that woman do?
Okay. Apparently, she angered the elephants. Okay,
To the
so
point where they want to trample her body and like destroy her house?
apparently, I don't know how this woman died, but the elephants had something to do. If she died of a heart
Oh
attack,
my
the
god.
elephants laced her drink with something.
Oh my god. Yes.
Okay, she was at one time aided by a former police dog named Homer. She eventually left the jungles to join her aviator boyfriend Ted Grant on adventures. Honestly, she's kind of shaping out to be pretty strong. In our continuity, I say we get rid of Ted Grant. He seems unnecessary. We keep the dog.
Ted
We
Grant doesn't exist.
we keep the dog.
Yes,
Honestly, she sounds pretty strong.
he does.
Supervillain, I'm thinking. SOS, help,
Yeah.
supervillain.
Oh, I was thinking, oh, you're a villain. Alright, just not a super one.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, real quick, the way we set this up, it kind of sounds like we're trying to recruit them for the hero side. Or not the hero side, the villain side.
Oh my god, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, so like, oh, you're a villain, alright. Like, oh, okay, I guess this is villain territory for us. But no, no, no. Here's my thinking. Like, it's saying she has superhuman strength and, like,
Mhm.
cat-like claws. She punched out an elephant. I'm thinking that's at
Oh,
least
oh
worth
yeah. Okay,
capable of
fair
bending
enough,
steel
fair enough.
bars, too. And... Ooh, okay. I actually forgot this guy's name for a second there. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. The Ragman. Real quick, off the bat, I'm putting him above Henchman just because he has two guns. Just look at that image. Dude's back in heat.
Fair enough.
Dressed to blend in with the legion of homeless wandering the streets, Daily Times reporter Jay Garson Jr. was in reality the city's foremost adventurer, the Ragman. In the course of his crusade, the Ragman wore a bulletproof vest beneath his tatters and wielded guns when
When
necessary.
necessary.
I mean, when necessary could be a really loosely defined
That
term.
is very, very loose.
I like how our villains already are turning, or not villains, our heroes are turning out to be loose cannons. We got Old Lady Dynamite, and now we got Ragman just packing heat.
Are you sure these are heroes?
I don't know anymore, probably. Aided by Tiny, his loyal assistant, he fought against such villains as Stinger and the Ghost in his efforts to clean up the city. Okay, I think this one is probably he would fight a villain. Like
Yeah,
he's got guns.
yeah.
I imagine it like this, right? He goes up against the Green Goblin. He just starts blasting.
Oh my god.
Uh, ooh, I like this one that's coming up next solely because of his shape. Or I accidentally said his name. No, I meant to say because of his face. Real quick, are
Oh,
you?
okay. I was like, huh, his shape, huh?
No, are you familiar with My Hero Academia?
Yep.
You know who this reminds me of.
The senior that can
Yep, that's the one. I'm forgetting his name at this moment,
like
though.
phase through walls and stuff. I don't remember his name either. That's why I described him.
I want to say it was No, no,
It's an
that sounds wrong.
M, wasn't it?
I feel like it starts with an M, but then I was thinking like, am I confusing that with Midoriya?
Oh, maybe
I want to say it was like Miori, something like Mi.
something like that.
Yeah. Oh wait, crap! I'm being called away again.
Oh, okay. I'll look him up in the meantime. This isn't all the characters. What? Miro! Miro Togata. That is his name. My apologies if you can hear me eating a mint. My friend has been kidnapped by his parents, so I don't know what to do. Ba-doo boo boo ba-doo boo ba-doo boo 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 ba-doo. Family should come first. Da-da-da-da-da-doo. Boo boo ba-da-doo boo ba-da ba ba da 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 do. Ba da do da do 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 do. What can I do? I need a hero. I need a hero in the Oh yeah, guys, have you ever heard of the fake surgeon that like speed read medical books and like saved does 16 surgeries and saved a bunch of lives? Yeah. Oh. Boom. Ba-dum. Boom. Boom. Ba-dum. Do you think Digimon lovers and Pokemon lovers can ever be friends? I honestly like both. Do, do. What should I say? What should I talk about? Hello? Is anybody there? What do you like watching on the YouTubes? I personally like watching cat bathing videos. Cause there's one where they have to wear space helmets. Cause they're so angry. And you're not supposed to wet their faces. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know as a co-host if I'm supposed to be quiet or if I'm supposed to entertain you guys while he's not here. I don't know. What do I do? Boo 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 doo boo 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 da, da. I have chosen 11, and one of them looks like they're eating a child. A lot of mine are also animal based. I totally don't have a theme. Yeah, the theme kind of breaks after a while. I don't know what his other heroes are either, to be completely fair.
I live. I'm back. I exist.
Hello!
I was literally just summoned forth to get the mail.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay, real quick, going back to Ragman, just because I find him kind of funny. I Ragman is literally disguising himself as a homeless person and
Yep.
blasting people. Like, imagine if he was the hero of Gotham instead.
Oh my god!
Just imagine Penguin is just doing some drug deal. There's like a bunch of homeless people around, like, huh, well, Ragman's probably here. He walks away, one of the homeless people follow him, and then just shoots him.
Oh no!
That's what the Ragman is. So, okay, back to the shape.
Essentially.
The shape was an artificial life form created by Professor Scuba Estupa. Professor Scuba Estuba. Scuba Duba. I love him.
Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba Perry.
Perry! By exposing a statue made out of special chemicals, I'm betting Chemical X. Real quick, you ever watch Powerpuff Girls?
Yes, I have.
The Chemical
Grew
X.
up with it.
Alright. Two super high intensity white aura light ultra ebonized light. What? However, the professor's nephew Kevin, dang it Kevin, bumped into the machine, causing the shape to be born. In the course of his origin adventure, he used his shape-shifting powers to capture communist spies. Oh, I didn't read that part. Oops. Yeah, but
Oh,
apparently
sweetie.
apparently he captured spies.
Okay.
Shape's body can become almost anything, including weapons, tools, and animals. However, Shape has a
Oh.
toddler-like mentality and only a basic grasp of English. So essentially, we have a shape-shifting toddler.
Okay, that's interesting. Because if
Honest-
you give him a dictionary, and then he learns, he can be pretty scary.
Okay, but here's the thing. It describes his mentality as like a toddler. So what I'm thinking is he probably just needs some time to marinate, but the way he is now, I don't know, what do you think?
I think he has a lot of potential.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
At least villain tier then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about fair.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, I like the guy's costume too. I don't know what it is, but he looks like a crash test dummy.
I see it. I see it.
Okay, now, this next guy is Tumblr. No, not like the website. Lee Brothers. Wait, was that his name? Lee Brothers? I thought it was just saying the Lee Brothers. Lee Brothers was a trapeze artist in the circus whose stage name was Tumblr. When he went on vacation for 3 months, he dropped by to visit his circus trainer, Saki, but he tells Lee to leave. Unknown to Lee, Saki was being threatened by robbers. Lee saves Saki and the two try to make their escape, but Saki was hit by the gangster's gunfire. Saki tells Lee before he dies to carry on for him and to get the money the criminal stole to the police. Lee discovers that both he and Saki were declared dead, and so he returns the money and took the identity of John Doe. He also decides to become a costume crime fighter using his circus name Tumbler. While he had no powers, the Tumbler was a skilled acrobat. This is just Robin. Robin without the detectiveness.
Yeah, pretty much. I see that.
I feel like that's just regular hero status, because here's the thing. I feel like the easiest comparisons to make is Dick Grayson, right? Because, acrobat, face tragedy, all that stuff.
Mhm.
But Tumblr, unlike Robin, one, he wasn't trained by a great martial artist, aka Batman. Two, Batman had also taught Robin about the detectiveness. And three, Robin also was essentially a trust fund child, getting a bunch of gadgets from Bruce Wayne as well.
Yeah.
Tumblr, he probably lacks all three of those. He probably could pick up some type of martial arts, but he's not going to be a master of it. I think he's just going to
Yeah.
be able to tango with some regular villains. Just completely
Yeah.
average. Oh, okay. I was about to say, wait, I thought I had my stuff here. Alright, so, you actually want to go with yours.
Oh, wait. Oh no, wait, is that mine or yours?
I think this one is one of yours. Wait, hold on, let me double
I will
check.
try to look for him. Boop. Oh yes, that is one of mine! That's Bare Knuckles Jack with a question mark.
Wait, what? Bare Knuckles is...
You heard me! It's
Okay.
Bare Knuckles Jack with a question mark.
Why is there a question mark?
I don't know, that's why I like it. Since that it's mine, I suppose I shall read it aloud.
Yep.
The character only appeared on the cover of Power Comics 1 and appears to be catching a bank robber.
Wait, he wasn't even featured in the story itself?
That's literally him! That's it!
I love him. I love him already.
Isn't he wonderful?
Bare Knuckles Jack.
With a question mark.
The name of this article is a conjecture based on the character's appearance. People just looked at him and thought, this is Jack.
Yep.
Honestly...
Oh, hello, Caffeine Please. Welcome.
Oh, hey, sup, cat? Honestly, Bare Knuckle Jack, I feel like if we are to do the story thing and it lands on him, then I feel like we gotta give him some superpowers. But the way it stands now... Actually, hold on. Bless you. Hold on.
Oh,
I just realized, if you look at it, they look like they're on like some type of steel beam, right?
Yeah. Dude punched out a bank robber. He's good. He's strong.
You know what? I got it.
Yeah?
Iron Knuckle Jack. Actually, I still like the name Bare Knuckle Jack, but if we are to give him powers for the story thing, I feel like his fists have got to be able to punch through steel.
Fair enough.
It just feels fitting for him.
It does.
Oh, but in terms of where would we rank him, like, he's clearly fighting at least a henchman level person.
Yes. Indeed.
It just depends on if he has powers or not.
I think it's just a few henchmen. I think he can take on a few henchmen.
Yeah, I have faith in him to be able to do that.
Yep,
Also,
I believe in him.
this one's a bit cut off, but it definitely is one of yours.
I love his name!
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, yes, that guy. That is Ak. So, AK. This is
The
a
Master
long...
Woodsman of the World?
Yes. He raised Santa Claus.
Wait, he's Santa Claus?
No, he raised Santa Claus.
Oh!
Okay. The Great Ak is the Master Woodsman of the world, ruler of forests and orchids and the groves. He is one of the three beings to whom all other immortals are subject, the others being Kern, the Master Husbandman, and Bo, the Master Mariner. These three see everything and know more than the sons of men. The Master Woodsman carries an axe and has a grizzled beard, which he rubs when he is thinking.
Truly a
Okay,
big
yep,
character
that's an
trait.
important fact we need to
Very.
know. His old servant is named Nelko.
I read that as
The
Neko.
Great Elk travers the... I don't know, bro.
Oh no,
The Great
I
Elk
was say like
travels
Neko,
the...
like cat.
Yes, he travels with a cat, okay? Headcanon. The Great Elk travels the world, visiting his forests invisible to the mortal eyes. He often visits the forests of Burzee to spend time with the wood nymphs, whom he loves as children. Although he understands that suffering is the natural lot of mortals, he occasionally helps mortal infants and children who are in distress. On one occasion, he rescued an abandoned baby from Shingara, the lioness, commanding her instead to feed it. This child eventually grew up to be known as Santa Claus!
I can't believe it Santa has a father. Actually, hearing the story of this guy so far, he sounds like everything's father.
Right? As mankind grew in number and spread across the earth, they began to cut down the forests. Ak understands, however, that the world was made for men, and is glad that he could guard the forests until they were needed. Bruzy, the great black forest and the wooded wilderness of Braz are some of the few places men are not expected to reach. When Claus was a young man, the Master Woodsman took him out on a journey around the world. This was the boy's first encounter with his own race, and Ak explained to him the lot of man. When Claus dedicated his life to the happiness of children, Ak encouraged him and provided much help. Later, the Agwas threatened Claus. Ak confronted them and demanded that they stop. The Agwas refused and declared war on the immortals, gathered his fairies, Rowls, Nooks, and wood nymphs, and to defend Claus. An epic battle then took place, which is sung in the fairyland to this day. Ultimately, the Aguas and their evil allies were defeated and destroyed. When Claus grew old and was near death, the great owl called the Council of Immortals and asked that the mantle of immortality be bestowed upon the patron saint of children.
Okay, that was definitely interesting. I did not
Yeah,
know Santa Claus had a father. I guess it makes sense.
yeah, he has a daddy.
Why was he gonna get eaten by a lioness?
I don't know where he found Santa, okay?
At this point, I want to say I blame Nature Girl, but I remembered she's a hero. Okay, so this
Why
dude's
is that a
already an
hero?
immortal.
Yeah, he is an immortal.
Apparently he has immortal subjects too, so like, this dude, he can help fight a world ender.
Yeah,
Alright, this one, I think I should know the name of it already, unless
Atomic Rabbit.
it's literally featured in the cover.
Yeah.
Hi kids, draw me and win, he says.
Yeah, exactly! Atomic Rabbit slash Bunny gained superpowers when he ate U235 carrots.
I feel like that's a uranium joke.
Maybe.
Probably.
His powers include flight and super strength, which he used to protect the citizens of Rabbitville from Atomic Rabbit's nemesis, the evil Sly Fox and his two kids.
Wait, wasn't Sly Fox like the feature of a PlayStation game?
Uh, yeah, Sly
Eh.
Fox and Falco and Wolf.
I can't believe it. He apparently fought Sly Fox. For
Oh
shame.
no, Sly Fox is evil?
Apparently. And apparently Sly Fox has two kids.
That's why I chose him actually, because I love the fact that he's fighting like essentially a dad and his kids.
I feel like with... Sorry, I'm still kind of laughing at that. Knowing us, if we make a story off of him, we're gonna double down on the fact that Sly Fox is a dad.
Exactly.
Okay, so apparently he has flight and super strength. It just depends on how strong he is, cause like,
That is true.
you got the abilities of Superman who can fly and is super strong. But at the same time, if he is just... Okay. It's a difference between something that can end a world like Galactus, Thanos, Darkseid, versus someone more like... crap, what was his name again? No. It's on the tip of my tongue. Who's the guy that killed Superman?
Oh dang, I don't know.
You know what, changing things. Someone who'd be able to go toe-to-toe with people like the Hulk, Captain Atom, and Iron Man and the Hulk.
Doomsday!
What? Doomsday, that's what it
Doomsday.
was, thank you.
You're welcome.
Where they definitely would be able to kill a lot of people, but they probably wouldn't be able to, well, blow up the world.
Yeah, Atomic Rabbit isn't that strong.
I would say just it's a supervillain.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny. I was looking at this one earlier and I thought, that's another dog. I wonder
Yeah,
what
it
its
is.
gimmick is.
Yeah, it's Bullet Dog.
Wait, bullet... Okay, either the dog is immune to bullets or this dog can shoot bullets. I don't know what will be more entertaining.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you, bro.
Oh?
Yeah, Bullet Man devised a gravity collar that allowed his dog, Slug, to become flying. The flying crime-fighting Bullet Dog. Bullet Dog then assisted Bullet Man and Bullet Girl in fighting crime.
Okay, I'm deviating slightly a little. I just want to see what Bullet Man it.
Wait, what does Bullet Man look like? I've never seen Bullet Man. I just focused on.
Look,
Oh
look
my
at the screen
god!
share.
Oh my god!
Does he have anything to do with bullets? Okay, no, that's
I
just a
don't-
gravity regulating helmet.
I just liked his dog, bro.
Okay, what with Bullet Girl? Yeah, okay, Bullet Man still looks more funny.
Oh no.
So essentially, what I gather from this is it's just a dog that can fly.
Yes,
I'm putting it at the lowest tier.
that's fair.
I still love the dog. I'm sure it's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to point something out. This is Bullet Man's leg. You can clearly tell.
Yeah, Bullet
Look at
Man's leg. I really like the next one that's coming up.
Oh, what's the next one?
Dapper Dog.
Dapper Dog?
Yeah.
But that's not a dog, that's a whole man.
Yeah, it is. But I love him. He's amazing. Dapper Dog fights crimes while wearing a bulletproof bowling hat! Although non-powered, Dapper Dog fights crime with his fists, grappling hook, and meteor hammer, and his bulletproof bowler hat. Is his waistcoat bulletproof too? Sure!
Why does it seem like it's just making assumptions? Oh, it's an open source character. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they have the open-ended question. If it's an open source character. Okay, you real quick, do you know SCP?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that is. Because SCP is where it's the Creative Commons thing where I think everyone can add on to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what open source is.
Maybe. I like how he has a bulletproof bowling hat.
That definitely. I feel like he'd be able to tangle with some henchmen.
Yeah, he can. I believe in him.
Yeah. Okay, now it's just dog. Tell me, what is the name of dog?
Daisy!
Daisy. Oh, Daisy. Give me your answer, do. I'm math crazy, all for the love of you.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
that's all.
essentially just like tells the fake story that she was in. James Crane worked on the 101st floor of Tower 1 of the World Trade Center. He was blind, so he had a golden retriever named Daisy. After the plane hit 20 stories below, James knew that he was doomed, so he let Daisy go out of an act of love. She darted away into the darkened hallway. Choking on the fumes of the jet fuel and the smoke, James was just waiting to die. About 30 minutes later, Daisy came back along with James's boss, whom Daisy just happened to pick up on floor 112. On her first run of the building, she led James's boss, and about 300 more people out of the doomed building. But she was not through yet. She knew there were others who were trapped, so highly against James' wishes, she ran back into the building. On her second run, she saved 300, 200... I forgot how
392.
to read.
It's cool.
She saved 392 lives. Again, she went back. During this run, the building collapsed. James heard about this and fell to his knees into tears. Against all known odds, Daisy made it out alive, but this time, she was carried by a firefighter. She led us straight to the people before she got injured, the fireman explained. Her final run saved another 273 lives. She suffered acute smoke inhalation, severe burns on all four paws, and a broken leg, but she saved 967 lives. Daisy is the first civilian canine to win Medal of Honor of New York City. Although a beautiful story of courage and bravery, it is in fact completely fictional. Daisy never existed, and the towers only had 110 floors each. It's just an internet falsehood that's been going around for years.
Aw, boo. I was getting
Yeah.
sucked in. I was just like, holy crap, a dog did that? That sounds fake, but I'm still gonna blindly believe it. And it said, like, oh no, it's all fake. You know, it's just low
It
tier.
was interesting, though, wasn't it? It's an
I mean, it
interesting
was interesting, I suppce.
read.
Okay, what's this next one looking? Oh, wait, oops, did I accidentally switch?
Oh, that's Ferret.
Ferret? Like the
Yep.
animal?
Yup. Yep,
Okay,
Ferret. Yep, that one.
okay.
Oh, there you
What?
go, Centaur.
Ah, bloody ads.
Police Commissioner Calvin Dalton felt unsatisfied with his job, so he became a custom vigilante to ferret out the criminals that eluded the police. His powers include the skills of a ferret and the ability to fly. He also had great and possibly superhuman strength, and either he or his costume was bulletproof. I don't know what
Oh,
ferret abilities are.
uh, I don't know what a ferret ability is either. Okay, so I like how it says possibly superhuman. Maybe he
He
was
might have
bulletproof.
superhuman
Maybe it was his costume. Okay, honestly,
There's a lot of unsure things about the ferret.
when's the last time you've seen a ferret fly?
Never.
Okay, we need a ferret expert in here. Are ferrets bulletproof? Is that one of the powers of a ferret?
I don't think ferrets are bulletproof.
I don't know. Ferret Man seems to be bulletproof, or his costume. I honestly don't know where to place him, because depending.
Because there are so many unknowns.
I love him.
You love him though? Yes.
It's just because
That's
of
the
all.
goal.
It's because of all the unknowns. It's just like maybe I don't know, sorta.
He has skills of a ferret, bro.
What does that include?
Ferrets are like fuzzy snakes, man.
Does that mean he could just like go into like small holes like a ferret or something?
Oh my god, maybe.
Oh, that would be terrifying. Just imagine
That would be.
the door is just slightly cracked open and then he just slithers in.
Oh my god, no, Ferret Man! You're giving them nightmares!
To be fair, he's ferreting out criminals. I honestly don't know where to place him.
I think he can take on a villain.
He has the powers of a ferret.
Whatever that means!
The one thing. Oh no, it's not even the one thing. It's possibly.
Yup. Possibly human strength. Superhuman strength.
Just the vagueness is funny.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next one? What's this lad?
Wait. Oh, that man. Let me see. Oh, that's Flamingo.
Thank you for helping me choose.
You're welcome.
This is the
Ah,
Flamingo.
yes, him. Colonel Moore Williams knows the enemy is easily terrified by the strange and unknown, so he becomes the superhero known as Flamingo! He has no powers, and is only armed with his intellect. His physical strength, his service revolver, he has a gun!
Hey,
And a specially built pink bird plane!
we should just make a gun tier.
Oh my god. Yes.
Like right
gun.
above henchman. Right above henchman, it's just gun.
He uses his new identity to accomplish things the military cannot.
Honestly, I'm leaning towards villain. Or like regular
Fair
villain. Cause like, Listen, he has he has intellect. It actually doesn't make note if it's like superior intellect. It just says he's smart, I
He's
guess.
smart, yeah.
Like he also has a gun and a pink bird plane.
Especially built pink bird plane.
Honestly, if Batman can fight villains, this man can fight villains. Especially if this
Oh
man
my
has a
god, he's
gun.
just Batman but a flamingo.
And gun.
Yes.
Okay, I still think my favorite here is probably Nature Girl and Ragman.
Okay. Well, you don't like Bare Knuckles Jack?
Bare Knuckles Jack, yes, I forgot about him. Bare Knuckles
With a
Jack is
question
also good. Bare Knuckles Jack? Oh wait, I'm taking a guess here, but is this Funny Man that's next? Just because that's what the comic title is.
Yes. Yes, that is indeed Funny Man.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. Okay, I'm at Funny Man.
TV comedian Larry Davis was convinced by his girlfriend and manager, June Farrell, to do a hero-like publicity stunt where Larry would defeat Happy, an actor playing a criminal, as a crime-fighting clown. However, Larry ends up defeating a real criminal by mistake. He decides he likes being a hero and becomes a Funny Man, the comic crime buster, protector of Empire City, much to the chagrin of June and
Chagrin.
Happy. Who, pardon?
Chagrin.
Chagrin?
Chagrin.
Chagrin.
No, it's more like
Thank you.
SHA.
Chagrin?
Chagrin.
Chagrin?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No
Of
problem.
June and Happy, who are the sole people who know his secret. Using his practical joke-themed gadgets, Funny Man battled villains such as Lazar, Chevelle, Slippery Sam Doc, Gimmick, and his assistant, Targo. Ants Pants! Why is ants in parentheses?
Ants plants. What?
I don't know. Flathead Flugie and Monsieur Chevelle. Others included Shoot Knockout.
I think
Tim-
that's cute.
I don't know, bro. Timmy Doo and the Timid Menace.
What are these villains?
That the last villain sounds like Funny Man was just bullying him. Giggles Kane, Leapin' Lena, and Hee-Haw Johnson.
Hee-haw!
In his final issue, he brought the Schemer Beamer and he fought the Schemer Beamer and his gang. Bug Eyes, Crusher, Rockjaw, and the Curb. Funny Man also had two superhero imitators, Comic Man and Laugh Man, who wanted to drive their rival out of the funny superhero business.
That's
While
a
they were not
business
villains,
now.
they were not allies of Funny Man. Funny Man also had an adversary on the police force named Sergeant Harrigan, who disliked the crime fighter and was tired of him constantly stealing his thunder. Funny Man employed several vehicles in his crime-fighting endeavors, including a scooter that had his face on it. His car, Jet Jalopy, used photoelectric cells to give it intelligence and was equipped with oil silk, water hoses, bulletproof glass, voice activation, flight, and a mechanical scoop.
This dude is literally just the Joker if hero. I don't even know where to put him. Alright, you're the Funny Man expert. What you got for me?
Oh shit. I feel like Funny Man can probably defeat a supervillain.
A supervillain, you say?
I mean, think about it. Like, oh wait, no, maybe just a normal villain, since that people are able to like imitate him.
You know what, that is right.
Yeah.
But a villain, I see.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to think about this man. He
About
just
funny
has so
man?
much going on. I love it.
He does have a lot going on.
All right,
I feel like he can
uh
defeat the villain by sheer confusion.
probably.
Like, can you imagine someone coming up to you with a scooter that has their own face on it? Like,
I'm bumping.
that'd make me do a double take.
You know what? I keep wanting to bump him up to super villain, but no, it's probably just villain.
Go ahead, my dude. Go ahead.
He doesn't have a high power level per se, but he might be able to confuse and blunder his way into beating a supervillain.
I believe that. They'll be like, oh, what can you do? And then he just, like, knocks them out.
No, this is what he does. He fights Bane, he puts an oil slick on the floor, sidesteps, and Bane just goes flying off a building.
Oh my god! Yes. Yes, that is what happens. That is canon now.
We're making it canon. Crap, who was the biggest and strongest of the villains we had?
I don't remember.
Who was the most physically strong of the villains? I want to say, like, maybe X-33, since he was a robot.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'd have to consult the chart again.
Yes,
So,
yes.
who is the next villain? Oh, not villain, hero. I forgot. We're not
Oh,
on
for
villains.
me?
Yes.
Oh,
Because I think you got
oh, I
two
see
more.
you saved the best for last. You can mistake his name for a villain name.
What's his name?
Mr. Satan.
I thought that was a Dragon Ball character.
Too bad. He's the one checking the child.
He literally looks like he's beating a child with a child.
He's the one chucking the child! Oh, okay. Doodly Bradshaw, aka Mr. Satan, was a
I read
millionaire who
ahead.
put on a double. What? Huh?
I accidentally read ahead and started laughing.
Oh! He has no superpowers? Oh, okay, yeah. Doodly Bradshaw, aka Mr. Satan, was a millionaire who put on a devil costume from a fancy dress costume shop at night and fought criminals. He has no superpowers.
This dude literally went to Spirit Halloween, got a costume, and then just started punching people.
Yeah!
How did he last 9 issues? He wouldn't zip comics 1 to 9.
That's actually pretty impressive for a guy who just went to a costume store.
I know, like, bloody hell, what a...
How strong is this guy?
Too strong. He has no power. You know what?
I love how it just emphasizes he has no powers.
That's all. I think other ones, if there was no powers, they didn't say anything. Here they specifically said he had no powers.
Yep.
Just none at all. He's not even above average IQ. He's just regular.
He's just rich.
He's Batman without any of the gadgets, detectiveness, the martial arts training.
I don't know, man. Look at the way he's holding that child. I think he has some sort of training.
His training is child jutsu.
Oh my god.
He knows how to use children to fight crime. He just tosses a kid.
Of his yeetus fetus.
That's his superpower. He picks up a kid and uses them as a club.
Oh no! He makes sure the villain really likes kids so that he can use that against them.
I got a stupid idea. Alright, so imagine this. He's up against the Joker. The Joker throws some laughing gas at him. He picks up some random child out of nowhere and throws it at the bomb in midair so it doesn't hit him.
Oh my god!
We could literally make a joke character out of him. We literally can double down on the child thing. It's just whenever he fights, whenever he fights a villain, he literally just pulls children out of nowhere.
He can just spawn children.
I know, he's just A villain is running away from him. He just picks up a child on an empty street somehow, throws
Oh
it
my
at him, throws it at the running villain, and stops him. I
He
love it.
gets away with it because he's a millionaire and he just pays for the damages.
You know, gotta adjust for inflation. He is now a trillionaire.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
I'm pretty sure 1 million or whatever millions he was at is probably just billions because of inflation now. But
Yeah.
still, like he's still upper class rich man. That's how he gets away with all of it.
The city supplies him with children.
I like to imagine like it's literally the camera pans out, zooms all around. It shows like an empty street, and then he just pulls a child from behind his back, all Looney Tunes style.
Indeed, yes.
I
respect that.
He's going to supervillain, or not supervillain, just regular.
Just a regular supervillain.
Oh, I've been smiling so much ever since Funny Man.
Yay!
Wait, real quick, what are these two?
Oh, sheep. That's the hang on.
Real quick, I like how you said "oh sheep." I didn't even realize you do that until I just heard it.
Instead of like actually swearing.
It's just "oh sheep."
Like it's like Citrus Plus or something. Wait, no. Hang on. I can find them, I swear. Yeah! It's just C plus.
C plus. Where's my plus sign? There we go. Oh, okay.
It's literally just C plus. High school sweethearts Julius Harlem and Blossom Jones were married immediately after graduation. Soon afterwards, they welcomed twins, Maddie and Aaron, into their home. To the world, they were the perfect quiet suburban family. There was nothing quiet about the Harlems, however, for they were secretly the super-powered crime-fighting family. C plus.
Amazing. Okay, real quick, I am slightly disappointed that all of their names don't start with C.
Oh, true. Missed opportunity there.
Definitely.
Tangerine Dream, Orange Blossom, the Mandarin Twins. By day, the dad is a detective, mom is a caregiver, and the kids are in school. Once the clock strikes 3 p.m., kids are home and doing homework.
What school gets
5 o'clock. Julius. Oh wait, what are you trying to say?
What I was gonna say, what school kid gets back at 3? I thought most schools get off at like 2. Actually, wait, no. Commute time. Never mind. I'm dumb. Shh.
It's cool. Okay, once the clock strikes 3 p.m., kids are home and doing homework. 5 o'clock, Julius is home. 5:30, dinner is served. 6 p.m., C plus is dressed and ready for action. Evildoers beware. 10 p.m. bedtime. Kids gotta go to school in the morning.
I like to imagine they're just fighting some supervillain. 10 p.m. hits. It's just like, kids, just go to bed. We'll handle this. They just shoot the kids
off on their own.
I mean, the kids don't gotta worry about walking home if they're superheroes.
Oh, true. After collectively speaking their secret magic word, which no one knows what it is, only that it rhymes with orange.
Borange. Dorange.
Borange, I don't know.
I don't know, I tried summoning magic.
They are each granted superhuman abilities. Tangerine Dream! Julius knows exactly when and where a crime takes place, for he sees it in advance when he sleeps!
Oh, that's actually pretty dang good.
That is actually pretty cool. Orange Blossom can nurse anyone back to health if they deserve it!
Interesting.
The Mandarin Twins, Mandy and Aaron, can boost your spirits when you're feeling anxious. Their elevating properties are well known and highly regarded for assisting with nervous tension, stress, and depression.
I just realized it never said anything about strength or flying or speed.
Yeah, it doesn't. They just have a healer, a, a person who knows when and where the crime is, and two kids that are essentially just service animals.
What a crime-fighting family. I was thinking it'd be like Shazam, where like they all have like super strength and flying, and then it's just like, oh no, they just have a healer, fortune telling, and the kids, which, like you said, are service dogs at this point.
Yeah, because they just help with like, oh, you're anxious? Here, have children.
At this point, I feel like they'd probably better off just, all right, kids, just go into this home for crap. Where do they put people who are like housing insecure? Do they have a
I
place for
don't
that?
know, actually.
Pretty much, they just put them in a place where a lot of people need therapy. Just let the kids run wild. Oh, okay, real quick. You know that says Orange Blossom can nurse anyone back to health? I like to
Yeah.
imagine that she would literally just be like a nurse, where she just walks up with the clipboard, the scrubs, and everything, just like,
Oh my god.
okay, so here, just going to give you this cup of water just for your time here, and then just like they sleep it off, and then magically they fix their broken arm.
That'd be amazing.
She takes your temperature, does the whole routine, and just, in the end, it's just like, okay, how's this gonna help my severed arm? I have a temperature of 98 degrees. Shh, trust the process. 20 minutes later, he grows a new arm.
Confused yet thankful screaming.
I love this family already.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay, I don't know where to put them. Because they are a family, I will give them that. But at the same time, I don't. Go on.
Oh, they don't really have any fighting prowess.
They don't.
But yeah,
Maybe just a
I
few
apologize
hench.
for stopping your thought.
Oh, no, 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 it's completely fine, man. You're a co-host here, it's fine. I'm honestly just thinking they would be best off fighting some henchmen.
Yeah, or opening their own hospital.
I think they'd be better off opening a hospital. Also, it looks like it is back to me.
Yeah, it is. Those are your three.
I don't know how they got mixed up to the end right there, though. But
Mm.
let us continue on.
It was interesting though.
Yes, very. God, bloody heck. Sorry,
Ooh, this
ad
is a
came up.
long one.
Yes, Guy Newton was a young scientist who discovered the secret to harnessing static electricity of the human body. He concealed the control device in a chain belt around his waist. Growing tired of the inefficiency of law enforcement, Guy offered his services to the police force. The commissioner figured that Guy was insane and tried to arrest him. Guy used his powers to stop the officer in their tracks and try to bully the commissioner into accepting his services. Love this hero already. He bullied a commissioner. When the
He
commissioner
doesn't
got
sound very super.
he doesn't sound heroic at all so far. Pretty much it's just like, man, law enforcement sucks. Let me go talk to that commissioner.
Yeah.
When the commissioner got a call about a holdup in progress, he finally agreed to give Fulton his full cooperation. The young hero is in quotes.
Even the article is not sure.
Used his powers to bring criminals back to the police station, handed them over into police custody. He assured the terrified commissioner that if there was a crime, he would always be there to stop criminals. And
Oh
this is continuing the trend of another hero being more like an anti-hero or villain.
no. Uh-huh.
Volton's belt gives him powers such as the ability to control and absorb electricity and magnetize both people and objects. This extended to any form of electricity, including static electricity, something which he did to potentially deadly effect. You know, something about terrified commissioner and potentially deadly static electricity does not sound very heroic.
this dude's a hero.
Uh, I feel like he should be in the villain category. Honestly, apparently, okay, he may be a normal guy, but apparently he has great electricity control. And
So
he
he's
could,
like Electro from Spider-Man.
yeah, pretty much. And he could apparently magnetize people and objects. I'm not sure the process of how, but apparently he might be able to repel people.
That's cool.
Hmm. Honestly, he kind of seems like a little bit of a heavy hitter. Not quite sure if he'd be super villain. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe super villain?
Depends on the supervillain.
Yeah. You know what? Let's be completely neutral. Let's come up with a supervillain and then see if he'd be able to face them. Now, what is a good example of a supervillain? My immediate thought of a supervillain is honestly going to like Bane from Batman.
Oh, my brain for some reason went to Doc Ock with his abilities.
We could do Doc Ock. I feel like that'd be a fair fight.
Okay, okay.
Alright, so we have a man who is apparently able to control and absorb electricity versus a man with, I presume, electric robot arms.
Yes.
I feel like he'd be able to tango with Doc Ock.
To a certain extent, yeah, I can see it.
Plus, he can magnetize both people and objects. Like, alright, I'm pretty sure he'd be able to, like, magnetize himself to reflect the arms, right? So,
Oh, maybe.
yeah. So then I feel like it'd probably turn into a fight where Doc Ock would then start throwing random stuff at him. Maybe like chunks of
Yeah.
concrete or cars.
Yeah.
And depending on how he can magnetize things. Okay, essentially this is just discussing does he have the force or not.
Essentially.
It just depends on how strong that ability is.
Mhm.
He would also be able to give in a few hits through his electric beams, I presume he can shoot out.
Mhm.
I feel like he could tangle with the supervillain.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean,
Definitely.
he bullied regular law enforcement.
This is true. I feel like a villain he would be great to fight would be Big Shot. Do you remember Big Shot?
Kind of.
He controlled both the police and the underground.
Oh yeah.
And like, so I like to imagine that if he were to fight Big Shot, it'd essentially be who can bully this terrified commissioner more to
Oh
maintain
God,
control.
true. Can you imagine? Like, Big Shot tries to puppeteer the police to do something, and the police are like, "Sorry, man, can't do that."
Listen, this guy can control electricity. You're just a dude.
You just have like scary henchmen who are pretty beefy, but this guy he's shocking. Literally.
I went to shake his hand, and then I felt the entire electric network in my body just
Oh
singe
no.
everything at once. Like, I ain't messing with that, dude.
Exactly.
I feel like we're describing him as like a rival crime boss at this point.
He does sound like just a rival villain.
I can already imagine the gimmick. This dude is just so unintentionally terrifying that everything he does comes off as someone trying to be a villain. So
Oh my God.
everyone thinks
Yes.
he's just trying to replace Big Shot, but really he just thinks he's doing the right thing. Yeah.
That'd be so cute.
Yeah, pretty much you just go up to the commissioner like, listen, you have a daughter, and like, things are terrible out there. I wouldn't want anything happen to her, right? In his mind, he's thinking like, oh yeah, let me appeal to his sense of family, of why I
Yup.
should be on the streets protecting people. The commissioner's thinking like, oh crap, what's he gonna do to my daughter if I don't
He's
accept?
gonna kill my daughter, isn't he? Isn't he? Did he kidnap her already or no?
I love this headcanon already.
I feel like that might be canon.
It probably is canon.
There's something in my soul that tells me that's the type of person he is.
Literally, it uses hero in quotes. And it says terrified commissioner and tried to
Uh-huh.
bully the commissioner to accepting service.
Uh-huh.
It literally says the commissioner. First thing commissioner assumed was the guy was insane.
Oh no, that makes him scary.
I feel like of all villains, it would be the best if he were to fight Big Shot.
Yeah, agreed. That'd be the most interesting.
It definitely would be. That poor commissioner. Let's move on before we just make up a whole story about him against Big Shot. This is the Whistler. Mallory Drake became the Whistler after the murder of his older brother at a nightclub. His dying brother told him to use certain notes as he whistled as a kid that could send chills down anyone's spine to fight injustice. Mallory Drake was a skilled fighter who used whistling skills to scare his opponents. Real quick, I want to point out that this image right here, it says the Whistler's eerie blast freezes the intruder's blood. I'm not saying it's literally freezing, but apparently that is the level of fear he inflicts into people. Just by
He
whistling.
sounds like a local cryptid more than a hero.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, honestly, I think that, listen, he's not specifically targeting, well, let me rephrase it. He whistles to go against the villain, but you're not exactly able to specifically target who gets affected by your whistle. Just imagine if he's stopping a mugging in the street, he whistles, and then the entire busy street just feels immense terror.
No! He'd be great for Halloween parties.
What do you? You definitely are right about that one. Apparently, it also says he's a skilled fighter, so I imagine he just whistles, freezes someone in the tracks, slowly walks up to them, and just knocks them out.
That actually sounds terrifying.
That is the Whistler.
Jesus Christ, why does he sound like a villain?
Because he essentially is one. The description, apparently the description is, on the picture is, his eerie blast freezes the intruder's blood.
Yeah, that sounds like a villain thing!
If you told me this was a villain, I would probably believe that.
Right?
I feel like he'd be able to... Alright, let's do the same thing we did with Voltin. If he is able to fight a supervillain, let's just go with spinning the mental wheel. You know what? Let's go with Rhino. Right? Spider-Man villain? Okay, I feel like he'd be able to beat Rhino.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because, one, his whistles can probably stop him in his tracks and feel fear, and Rhino's entire gimmick is charging forward. Yep. And if he is good at fighting, as it says here, presumably he would be able to knock him out. Probably use like some sort of use the enemy's momentum against them type of fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, honestly, all of these people seem to be a higher power level than I expected, just like the villains.
That is true! I was expecting them to be lower.
I was expecting for fighting a villain would be the highest, but I was expecting that the majority would be just a few henchmen. Well, more would be just a henchman.
Yeah.
Though I do gotta admit, we did get... this is kind of funny. It's just two dogs and an old lady.
Hey, okay, just saying. If the old lady works with the two dogs, she can probably take on a few henchmen.
If the old lady adopts our canon, then she could probably be boosted up to here. But that's if she decides to pick up dynamite.
That is true.
I love our canon of her.
It's because of the dynamite.
Why else is she called Dynamite?
I don't know.
Okay. This this guy, I picked him specifically because I feel like he'd be able to fight the hardest villain. Well, actually, he would be able to fight two villains. Do you remember
Oh.
how... What was his name? Angelo the Toad, remember him? And apparently how he was a ghost?
Yes.
Yeah, and then remember... What was his name? Mr. Crime?
Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah, I feel like if... To fight those two, it's best to have Zero, the ghost detective. Zero, the
Oh.
ghost detective, would exterminate evil ghosts by any means necessary. He would also help the ghost of the innocent to bring the killers to justice. The ghosts were drawn to him, and he was drawn to them. He had no magical abilities, but he did possess an extensive knowledge of occult lore, and was the master of many magical artifacts such as the Ring of Moon. And if that failed, he could fall back on conventional detective work. He was also fairly good at improvising on the spot. Like, I feel like he would be definitely... It would be best to introduce him to who fight Angelo the Toad, just because, you know, that was like a specter. And
Yeah.
then, if you really want to build him up to fight like a greater evil, you got Mr. Crime, Intrusive Thoughts.
Oh my god.
Remember we just characterized Mr. Crime as just, do it, do it, do it, do it,
That's
do it.
essentially what he does, though, wasn't it?
Pretty much, it said he just convinced criminals to, well, be criminals, and then
Yeah,
encouraged
to do bad
cops to pull
things.
the trigger. He's just like, as long as someone's doing something bad, I am happy. And like, he's a ghost, he can't really do too much.
Yeah, true.
I can imagine it now. A mysterious crime wave begins to break out across the city. No one knows why, but you got Zero, the ghost detective, able to see ghosts, and he could always just see a faint white ghost leaving around these crime scenes. He doesn't know how to beat him, so he has to rely on his detective work. I honestly could see a pretty decent story coming out of it.
Mhm.
But, unfortunately, he's not exactly much of a fighter.
Yeah.
But he does have many magical artifacts. I don't know what this Ring of the Moon is, but it definitely seems interesting.
Indeed.
I feel like he would probably be more like henchmen. Maybe?
Yeah, it's
That
more. He seems more like an informant for a superhero.
Yeah, I feel like it's either help with a jerk or henchman. I feel
Yeah.
like henchman because he probably has some sort of magical artifact.
That's offensive?
Or at least more defensive.
Oh, true, true.
Yeah, but if it's like a stronger villain, like, say for example, Death Mask is to fight him, then I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure he probably wouldn't stand a chance.
Fair assessment, fair assessment.
And I think that does it for this time around. That was pretty fun, especially with Volton, Child Heater. He,
Child leader!
yes, the Child Yeeter, Mr. Satan.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, gotta love these names. His backstory is literally he went to his Halloween store and bought a costume.
And started fighting crime!
It's not even a protective costume like body armor. It's literally just a costume.
Yup.
If if we were to try making a Batman of this universe, he would probably be the best suited. I,
Probably, yeah.
I still also really, really appreciate Ragman. A dude just dresses as a homeless man and then just pulls out his guns.
Oh god.
He has two guns in the picture.
Yeah, he does. Dual wielding.
Uh, so
I
yeah,
still love Bare Knuckles Jack.
Bare Knuckles Jack is honestly kind of funny. Just because, one, he's not a real character. Two, the question mark.
Yo! Dapper dog in his bowler hat, though.
Honestly, yeah, but like besides that, he's just a guy with a lot of gadgets.
Hey, Inspector Gadget!
But did Inspector Gadget ever catch Mr. Claw? Or Dr.
I
Claw? I forgot his
I
name.
don't know
I
actually.
don't think so.
Dang.
Yeah, we also had some two heavy hitters of Nature Girl who could literally manipulate gravity and
Yeah?
Ock is only up there because he's an immortal, but I feel like he probably wouldn't really do too much.
He
He would,
seems more like an overseer with his personality.
yeah. I feel like it would probably be more like, oh, okay, so Darkseid is coming to the planet. Well, I guess I was on humanity for not properly preparing.
Yeah. You're gonna need to really convince him.
Yeah, he does really like joy, so maybe that'd be like the dent in his armor.
Think of the children!
Like, yeah, but like, I thought about the children, like, I'm just supposed to oversee. Mr. Satan comes out of nowhere. He throws a child at Ock. Join us, the children. Did you just throw a child, pulls another child out of
Oh
nowhere,
my
throws him at Ock. Join us.
god! I'll join you, just stop eating children!
Oh, this is amazing. This calls for a celebratory toss. Wait, what? Pull
Oh
another.
no! Throws more children! Like confetti. Oh my god, that's terrifying!
I love him. He's
I'm
he's the
glad that you
best
love
of the
Mr.
head
Satan.
cannons. He's the best of the head cannons now. Uh, I need to find to see if we got someone to raid.
Okay.
Literally, my cheeks are starting to hurt with how much I've been smiling.
Same, bro, same.
Alright, so I'm gonna go raid this one rat person.
Ooh,
His
okay.
name is Ashezi.
Ooh.
Raid Ashezi. Perfect. Alright, everyone, so lurkers, chatters, came for a little, stayed for a while, or VOD watcher. I appreciate all of you guys the same. Fern, you got anything you want to add in for the end?
Mr. Satan, please stop chucking children.
Oh, wait, yes, that's right. I also have a raid message. Yay!
Yay!
Well, again, this has been Luck. Well, first of all, I just want to say this has been fun. But this is Luck.
This has been very fun.
We definitely got to make the story idea.
Oh my god.
This is Luck, powering off. And remember, everyone, lucky days.
Yay!
This this is definitely something. Oh, I
That
can't.
was very, very